Whenever we sit down to think about the next iteration of WWE games and how they can be improved upon, then it's easy to get carried away and list various dream features such as bringing back GM mode, create a story, or even create a finisher. But aside from those big features, there's still a lot of room for improvement when it comes to the smaller things. Therefore today we're going to be taking a look at 5 simple improvements that would make for a better game in WWE 2K20. Number 5. Camera controls. When it comes to the in-game camera, for the most part the current camera is absolutely fine. Set to the left of the stage, the position helps mimic what we see on TV and further build on the authentic WWE feel that was introduced in WWE 12. Whilst this is fine for the most part, that doesn't mean it can't be improved, as anyone who's played a Royal Rumble match in the earlier games in the series will tell you, as early games in the series featured a camera that was pointed directly at the stage, which was perfect for the Royal Rumble match as it allowed you to see who was coming out next and then watch them as they made their entrance down to the ring. These days, the current camera takes away that ability to watch a superstar make their entrance, which is where the ability to set a custom camera comes in. The way this would work could be very similar to the custom controls that we see in the highlight reel, as selecting a new camera option from the pause menu could give you the option to set one of the 9 preset camera angles that we already see in the highlight reel, with the free cam also available, in which you could then set your own unique angle that would then be present for the remainder of the match. Using this feature, players could opt to switch the camera from the side of the stage to opposite it, meaning you could customize the camera for the Royal Rumble and allow you to see the stage as each entrant comes out. Number 4. Customizing hair length. Prior to the jump to current gen, one of the most useful creation features in Create a Superstar was the ability to customize the length of certain hairstyles, as not only did this allow you to adjust the length of long hair to the correct length used by the superstar that you're creating, but it also allowed you to pull off longer hairstyles to suit your needs, which weren't available by default. Not only would this be a really useful feature for 2K to bring back to the series in 2K20, but they could also build on it by adding the option to add hair extensions to selected hair, which would allow players to create their own unique style and further expand on the available hairstyles included in the game. Number 3. Selection screen fill as. With each passing year that goes by, 2K tend to have one common goal for the series in delivering the biggest roster ever in a WWE game. Now this is a goal that led to a whopping 252 superstars in 2K19, with even more expected for 2K20. Whilst delivering such a large number of superstars is fantastic for the series, the downside to the many superstars on the selection screen comes when trying to find a specific group of stars, is should you select someone such as Bret Hart and then you want to select someone from his own era to face off against, then you'll have to scroll through the entire list to find someone else from that era. The same can also be said when selecting someone from 205 Live or NXT, as there's no way to just show the superstars that are contracted to that specific brand. One way to fix this would be for 2K to introduce a new filter option that would allow the player to choose various filters such as Raw, SmackDown Live, NXT, 205 Live and even Legends, which would then filter out anyone not in the selected category to make it easier to quickly find the superstars that you want without having to scroll through the entire roster. Number 2. Interactive stage props. Although most of the arenas featured in WWE these days tend to look the same, there are some arenas that stand out due to the addition of stage props, such as the various ladders scattered around the TLC arena. However, rather than offer something unique to the other stages by having these props be interactive, instead the ladders are just for show and they can't actually be used, which makes them useless. To help deliver on 2K's mission statement of making the game fun again, then one way they could do this would be to make these stage props interactive, which would give you not only a ton of ladders to play with, but it would also give you ladders of different sizes, something that we've not seen in a game to date, and something that would again be new and fresh, allowing players the ability to set up better and bigger spots. The interactive props don't have to stop with just ladders, as 2K could also do the same for other items such as tables and chairs, or even the likes of the motorbike and other elements that can be found within Create an Arena. Number 1. Changing a superstar's hairstyle. When it comes to the creation suite, there's no other game that offers anything quite like it, as 2K and Ukes have done an incredible job of building out the mode over the years. However, the one element that still lets the mode down is the limitations when editing current superstars. One of the ways that this could be improved would be to introduce the ability to edit a superstar's hairstyle, as not only would this make for a fun element that would allow you to give someone a complete makeover, but it would also allow players to bring the game up to date when a superstar drastically changes their look, such as Baron Corbin, who shaved his head right before the release of 2K19, which left the game feeling outdated before it had even been released. By enabling the ability to customize a superstar's hairstyle like this, then this means that players could update the models of the likes of Baron Corbin or Dean Ambrose to give them a more up-to-date look, as well as being able to update the hairstyles of the women and tie their hair up so that you can then use clothing parts that clash with long hair or give them a new hairstyle and a fresh new look entirely. So there you go, there are 5 pretty simple improvements that 2K could bring to the series in 2K20 to help improve on what we've seen in 2K19, so let me know in the comments what you think of these ideas and if these are something that you'd like to see 2K add. In the meantime, if you'd like to see more videos like this, then make sure to subscribe to the channel and enable notifications to be notified whenever a new video drops. Until next time though, I've been Paul from Smack Talks. I hope you've enjoyed the video, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.